Alright, so once again, hello guys, and welcome back to our course about Excel and, a complete introduction to this thing. So in today's class, we are going to learn how to import data from the web and, from different sources. So very simple, we are going to do two things today. We are going to import weather data and stock market data. So we're gonna use two websites. So the first one will be weather.com and the second one will be investing.com. So very simple. The first thing we want to do is go here on data, click there. So before we start the data importation from the web, I'll just show you how to import data from different sources. So this way you'll be able to do it. And after that, we're gonna learn how to import data from the web. So, and we're also gonna talk about some other things that you can do directly on Excel to import data without even going on the web. But we are going to talk about the weather and the stock market that we're gonna import. So let's start. So first of all, when you wanna import data, it's very simple. If, for example, not for the web, but just if you have data, for example, you have data on Access, you have data on, Microsoft Dynamics, or on any other app, well, you can link all this data directly to your Excel sheet. It could be from CVS, for example, you have a PDF document. It could be from a text document from Word. It could be, any types of data. How do you import it? As I said, you simply click down on data, go here on get data, and as you can see, you can import data from any type of source. You can import it from another Excel spreadsheet. You can import it from SharePoint. You have access to for example, Microsoft Access. For example, you build it up your database on Microsoft Access. Well, you can import it directly here. For those who are using more a business account, well, you have for those who want to use Excel for more business purpose, well, you have access to Azure, and you can import it directly from here. You can import it from OneDrive and any other platforms, and any other sources if you have any other source. So if you want to import data from the web directly, it's gonna be just there, the little thing right here. So how do we import data? So let's start with our first data that we want to import. We want to import the weather data. So simply click on from the web. So you will have to enter your URL. So let's do it all together. So this way you'll understand how all this works. Simply go down there, write down google.ca. When it's all done, simply write down weather.com. Here you'll have access to the weather channel, and very simple, simply click on 10 days. I don't know where you're living, so just click on 10 days and you will have the weather for the next 10 days. So there are two, if you don't know how Excel works, what you will do, it's very simple. Normally you will take all this and you will simply copy and paste it directly to your Excel spreadsheet, and it will give you something like this. So yeah, it looks clear, yeah, it looks beautiful and everything, but the problem with this is your data is not up to date. And the problem with this, your data, you will have, if you want to use this data, you will have to go back on the website and simply copy paste it once again, and there is no purpose in doing so because, you can simply look the data on the website. So instead of doing this, it's very simple. You simply can go directly on the weather network, and you can import all this data only one time, and you can simply refresh your page in the future, and it will give you the right data. So as I said, how we do this, we're gonna take this out. Then very simple, we'll come back here. So we come back on our weather network, which is there. And instead of that, we're gonna copy the website. So we copy the website. When it's done, we come back here, click on import from web. When it's all done, simply paste your web. Then you click on OK. It's gonna connect to the website. At this point, you will be on a page like this, so you can look at your website on the web view. So this is what you are going, well, this is your website, just to be sure that it is. Okay, amazing. Right now, you wanna look at the table that you wanna import. So let's say, for example, there is more than one table on the web page. Well, you will choose which table on the web page you wanna import. For example, here you have this, don't touch this table right here. And your table, well, it's gonna be there. So everything here is in French, but usually it's all your data, so it's writing down the date. So you have for Tuesday 29, well, Sunday 29, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you have all your days. The same thing as on the website. So when it's all done, simply click on load. Then you will have to wait a little bit. Here we go. So congratulations, you just imported all the data to your to your Excel spreadsheet. And all this data, well, it's all up to date. So everything here will be, it's linked it up to your to this website. You can see it right here. And well, as you can see, your table is there. Where is it? Here, that's what you imported. And if we compare it to the website, well, we can see that it's exactly the same thing. So this is the same thing as this, the exact same thing. Right now, how, for example, let's say you connect tomorrow and you want to refresh your page. How do you refresh all this data? Very simple. You come back on your data link here and simply click on refresh all. And what's going to happen? Well, all your data that has been imported from the web will be refreshed. So that's for the weather. Right now, let's say you want to import something like, for example, the stock market. So let's add another page and work directly here. What we are going to do, this time we are going to go on another website. Simply go back on Google. Right now, write down investing.com. When it's all done, it's going to be the first link. You don't have to create yourself an account. So from here, we're going to click on the SPY. So the US market, you can click on the SPY, the NASDAQ, or whatever link you want. At this point, it's exactly the same thing. We want to import the price of the SPY, so just the little thing right here. We don't want to import the rest. So we simply click on copy. So we'll do the exact same thing. We copy the link. Come back on our Excel spreadsheet, click on get data from the web, and then simply pass the data. And then we click on OK. When it's all done, very simple, you'll have a lot of tables right here, so you'll just have to choose the right one. So as you can see here, this table right there, it's the table that we have here. Well, it's this one right there. What else you have? You have some other tables. But the table that we are looking for, it will be this one. We just want to import this. If you want to see what it looks like on the web, well, it's not going to be very beautiful because Excel is not a web browser. So you can see all your things right there. So as I said, what we want to import this. But let's look at what the rest looks like. As you can see, you have all your tables right there, and you can choose what table you want to import. For example, you want to import, I don't know, you want to import the Forex little table, so that'll be the table right there. I think there is a Forex table. Yeah, here we go. So you have a Forex table right here. So you want to import this table, or well, whatever table you want to import, you can do it directly from the web. So what we wanted to import was just the table, this table here. So we'll simply click on load, exactly the exact same thing. So then we'll have to wait. It's loading. And here we go. We just imported our SPY 500 data. So right now, this exact same thing, if we want to refresh all the data that we have, well, what we'll have to do, it's very, very simple. We simply go on data and click on refresh all. It's going to refresh both of the data. So as you can see, both of them are refreshed. And when it's ready, well, it's going to be loaded. So if you want to have your real-time data, it's very, very simple. Well, you will have it directly right here. It's very simple. Simply click on import from web, and you choose the website that you want to import your data from, and that's it. Very simple. It's imported. If you want to import stock market data without going on the web and just by using Excel, well, very simple. You have two things. Here you have stock and geography. So you click on, just go on another sheet and simply click on well, you have to write down your stock. So let's say write down gpm.v, and it's gonna look for the stock. So very simple, you have to write down your stock first. Well, there is no stock with this name, so let's find out a stock. So Apple stock. Let's say we have the stock. Here we go. So we have the stock, which is Apple. Simply click on it. And here you have the name of the stock. Let's say you want to import other things. For example, the 52 weeks high, 52 weeks low, the beta. Well, you have all those things that you can import. So you'll have real-time data right now on your Excel spreadsheet without even going on the website. Well, the website, without even having to import data directly from the web. You can do it directly here on your Excel and have real-time data there. Let's say you can do the exact same thing with the geography. For example, you write down London, the city of London. So you just go there, click on geography, and it's gonna give you, for example, the area, what country is London in, what else? Well, you have all the information that you want. For example, you want to have the population, you want to know who's, well, as I said, you have a lot of different informations that you can use right here. So very, very simple. Just to summarize, once again, to import all the data, it's gonna be here from any type of source. If you want to import data from the web, well, directly you can click there and simply write down your link. It could be weather data, it could be investment data, it could be, I don't know, let's say you're in a business and your data is stuck directly on the web somewhere. Well, you can import directly this data. You can import, well, any type of data that you want. You have, for example, emails stuck on the web. You can import it directly to your Excel spreadsheet. And last thing, if you don't want to work with importing data from the web and you just want data, well, for example, stock market data or geography data, it will be over here. So simply click on stock or on geography. But for this, you'll need to have the most recent Excel because I don't know how the other Excel versions work. So you'll need to have like the most recent Excel, and it has to be up to date until now. So that's it for this course, guys, and see you all in our next class.